So last night over on ITV, Helen Skelton hosted a documentary that asked the big question, can women have it all?
This is all about kids versus careers. Do you, like me, really struggle to think how you can be successful in your career and also the mum that you really, really want to be without something having to give?
Here are some experiences, some reactions and some tips from mums that have walked in your shoes. But first, here are some really shocking stats from Helen herself.
Women being paid 20% less is absolutely shocking. For me, that is the real issue.
I don't think women can have it all. I don't think anybody can have it all. I think there's always something which you have to compromise on.
I spend 3 hours a day with my kids. People think that I'm selfish, whereas actually I think I'm pretty selfless. I think that I do this for my family.
When my maternity leave came to an end and I had to go back to work, I really struggled for a while. In fact, I still do now. There's times now that I just cry on the way to work.
We just seem to put a lot of pressure on ourselves to try and achieve the perfect kind of life balance, and that's not always achievable, really.
But how do you make work work? You've clearly decided, either by choice or because financial reasons, that you're going to be at work. Just accept that now. Write down a list of all the positive things that are going to come out of you being at work, what your kids and family are going to get out of it in the long term. Try and ditch the guilt. You've made that decision. Now just embrace it.
Delegate and accept help from other people.
Take a tip from Kate Moss when it comes to being a working mum. Never complain, never explain. Just because you're doing this now doesn't mean you've signed your life up to this. You can change things if you feel you need to.
I am absolutely buzzing by how many people got engaged in the discussion, and that's really what the programme was all about. Getting people talking about something that affects all of us. It's heartbreaking to see how many people are discriminated against at work, how many women feel they can't go back to work. But in acknowledging that, let's not ignore the women who don't want to go back to work and who are in a position and are able to look after their children at home, because let's be honest, that's no walk in the park either.
We're going to be taking a look at stay-at-home mums next week, but for now, if you are a working mum and you have any tips to add, make sure you tweet us with the hashtag KidsVCareer and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing.